All right, yeah. Last week we beat the one reborn, big scary, flesh amalgamate type creature. Strange, seemed to have been summoned from some space, zones, a zone of cosmos and stars and space. So it seems like someone got a little bit of cosmic horror in my Victorian horror. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, that's not what I signed up for. But here we are. Today we're going to do an optional boss, and we're also going to catch up with a couple characters we've seen before, as well as an area we've seen part of before, the lecture hall, Bergenworth Lecture Hall. We saw that at the very end of last episode. We're going to go back there and just see what's going on there. We have access to the second floor, which we didn't have access to before. So we're gonna take a peek around there again. But let's jump in here. There we go. Oh, I actually have 8,000 souls right now. How much for another level? Okay, 28-ish. Oops. What do I have in the way of level 9 and a bunch of level 8s? I could get there, I think. Let's see. Up a couple of these. See where we're at. Okay, so those ones are 3k each. And I need what, like 17 more? Pop a few of these. Sorry, I should have done this in between. God, I have so much Madman's knowledge. I haven't been using these at all. You don't really need to use Madman's knowledge that much unless you're summoning on a regular basis, which I haven't been. No shade to anyone who summons or whatever. I'm not one of those Souls players. Okay, about a little bit more than I think that's a level 3 or 4. Let's try a 4. No shade to anyone who summons for. There we go, perfect. Summons for boss fights. I just don't, you know, for whatever reason. There we go, perfect. Okay. Took care of those echoes. Let's go back to, where do I want to go? Yargul. I wish you could, oh wait. Can you go back to the chapel now? Or is this a different one that I'm thinking of? Oh, this is the chapel second floor, isn't it? Okay, well, fine. Ooh, hold on. I never got this guy, this little fella. There we go. Ooh, 2 chunks. Okay, wow, I'm glad I did that actually. Okay, so where do I want to be right now? I want to go this way. Because we need to get to the bottom of... we need to get to the bottom of the chapel, basically. Because we have an optional boss we need to take care of. Oop, ow. Owie. Oop, god damn it. I'm still doing the square to dodge instead of circle because of goddamn Armored Core 6. Which is a very good game if anyone hasn't played that yet. I'm pretty sure everyone who watches me probably has played, if they're interested in the slightest, is probably already on board with Armored Core 6. But in case you aren't, pretty good game, pretty darn good game. You know, the only caveat there is it will possibly train your brain. Oh, nope, wrong way. Train your brain to press square instead of circle to dodge. So we're going all the way to the bottom of oh, look on his feet. Ooh, so am I. There we go. Got anything for me? What's on charts? Unfortunately, the corpse amalgamate wolves or whatever don't drop blood vials nearly as frequently as the normal wolves do. Actually, wait, am I even going the right way here? Wait. This might be on the second tier, actually. No, yeah, I went the wrong way. Hold on. We need to go here. Here we go. There we go. More goddamn twin bloodstone. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Any notes? Time for giant foes, therefore fire is effective. Okay. So we're in the like Yargul. Hey Sawyer. We're in the Yargul chapel / prison in one of the levels of this like prison area, and there's a hole in the wall right here, so we're gonna go through that. Okay, got a little ledge here. Before I jump down from here, let's just take a quick peek through the monocular. All right. Looks like we've got some Yarnum. A little bit of Yarnum over there in the distance. And what's that I spy there? Looks a little beastly. So that's interesting. There's a door on the other side, so maybe we'll find something interesting over there. Summon sign over there, so we pretty much know we're about to walk into a boss here. Who is this? I actually forget. Defector on tall. Stop off. Dark Beast Parl. Look at that. Look at that big boy. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, all right. Yeah. You gonna fight me? You gonna come over here? Ooh, ow. I did not see the charge up on. Ooh, okay. Look at those. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's top off and attack. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, I am over leveled for this. Spark Hunter badge, okay. Let's light this guy right here. Yeah, so Dark Beast Parl is basically I feel like balanced for if you go into this fight when it first becomes available, which is like kind of a while ago. When the first time you can do this boss is when you first can become kidnapped by the bagmen anytime after Vicar Amelia, so relatively early in the game. That said, he has some nasty AoEs, so he can still get you even at this point in the game if you don't know what's up. A couple interesting things about Dark Beast Parl. Let's just look at some. We've heard references to the Dark Beasts before, I believe. The Tonitrus, which we acquired this weapon in Yaragul when we were first kidnapped and brought there, like a long time ago. Unique trick weapon contrived by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church Workshop. Striking this peculiar iron Morningstar flail like a match generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. Unfortunately, for reasons untold, the hunters of Archibald's time did not fully take to the device. I think that's the... does Tiny Tonitrus also make reference to the... Yeah. When struck to the ground, it recreates the blue sparks that are said to surround dark beasts. Yeah. So we've heard of dark beasts a number of times throughout the game so far. The fact that I don't know for sure, but the fact that it's named, Dark Beast Parl feels like, and just the fact that usually when we encounter beasts, they're not beasts like you might think of, like animals in other games maybe. Beasts feel like they're usually, creatures that used to be human and transformed into beasts. That's usually what Bloodborne means when it says beasts. So Dark Beast, and the fact that it's named, feels like Dark Beast Parl used to be a person, and for whatever reason they didn't just transform into a normal beast like a big wolf or something like that. They transformed into a dark beast, covered in those blue electrical sparks or whatever. I don't really know why some would transform into dark beasts as opposed to normal beasts, but that's my that's my interpretation or whatever. 37, so we need a little bit more than 2k. How much is 4? A level 4. Another one of those ought to do it. Okay. We also got the Spark Hunter badge. Let's see what that has to say. Badge of Friends of Archibald Church Workshop Eccentric. Crafted in secret by Archibald. Archibald was fascinated by the blue sparks that emanated from the hides of the dark beasts and dedicated his life to its artificial reproduction in a style of inquiry that, incidentally, closely followed the methodology of Bergenworth. And as we know, every time we get one of these badges, we also unlock more items. I think bolt paper might be one that one unlocks. Do we have any new? Oh, we can buy Tonitrus now. Do we have any new crow feather? I should buy the crow feather garb. It just looks so cool. What is it? What does crow feather actually give you? Oh, okay. Here we go. High physical defense, relatively. Seems like fire, frenzy. That could be useful. Yeah, we should get that just for the frenzy, probably. Okay. I think Advent. Is Advent Plaza where I just came from? Oh no. Yeah, let's go back. What's the name of Graveyard? Here we go. Graveyard of the Dark Beast. Because we do have one more thing to do down this way. This big ominous door over here. There we go. Is any of this looking familiar? If you have a keen eye, you might already be able to tell where we are, because this is a place we've been already. We're back in Old Yarnum, baby. We haven't been here in a long, long time. And if you recall, there's an NPC in Old Yarnum who I mentioned all that time ago that we weren't going to fight because there was a way to befriend them.
Well, how did you get in here? It's no matter. What brings you to Old Yarnum? I've no interest in matters further up, but you must not disturb this place. The beasts do not venture above, and mean no harm to anyone. If you still insist on hunting them, then I will hunt you first. You understand me?
I love that he can be like, nah, I'm gonna hunt him. That's cool. You can hunt me. I don't care. I'm gonna hunt him. Well, we're gonna spare.
Yes, very good. I no longer dream, but I was once a hunter too. There's nothing more horrific than a hunt. In case you fail to realize, the things you hunt, they're not beasts. They're people. One day you will see. It's time you got going. But first, a farewell gift. I have no use for it anyway.
Powder Keg Hunter Badge. They're not beasts, they're people. Brush off dust.
What is it? Surely I need not repeat myself. Go, I say. You have the whole night to dream. Make the best of it.
So, I think that's it, right? Oops, time for contact.
What is it?
No, yeah, that's
You
it.
have the-
Thanks, Jura. Bye. So a few really interesting things there. One, Jura saying, I no longer dream. Which implies, you know, he used to dream like we do, sort of implying he used to travel into the hunter's dream or whatnot. And presumably, so this is the one really you know, unfortunate thing about Eileen dying earlier in this playthrough. Is Eileen says something very similar, which is she no longer dreams the way we do. And another thing, in addition to saying something similar to what Jura just said, she also, oh, there's an item over here. She also says, well, whatever. Or strongly implies that she can finally, like, permanently got in right under the line there. She can die finally because she no longer dreams, which like strongly implies that, like, in the fiction, the reason we don't die permanently when we die, we just wake up again, is because of our connection to what this game calls the dream, which is fascinating in my opinion. That's the one. Eileen's part in the game is small overall, you know, after the point at which she died in this playthrough, but that's the one thing that you know, is a little bit unfortunate that we won't be able to put on screen, is her saying, you know, basically, I can die now, now that I no longer dream. But the reason I emphasize this so strongly is because it's interesting to know that there are hunters who used to be a part of the same, used to dream like us, like our character is now, and they no longer do that. Somehow they escaped this kind of, like, you know, this cycle of dreaming and dying and reawakening. Here we go. Badge crafted by the Powder Kegs, the heretics of the workshop. The Powder Kegs' adoration of complex designs and big booms culminated in weapon designs that contrast with those traditionally of the workshop. The late Powder Kegs, bless their souls, had a motto: if a weapon ain't got kick, it just ain't worth it. Amen to that, brother. What do they give me? Gotta be some weapons in here, right? Did we have this already? No, yeah, so this Whirligig Saw, I think, is, yeah, Powder Keg. Weapon of choice of the Old Undervaulter, the Beast Eater. This weapon pummels beasts. Wait, did we already? Because I think I already have this one. Don't I? Oh, hold on. There's probably I should be taking notes on which of these items you get access to based on the badges. I think Ludwig's rifle is a... No, that's another church weapon. Cannon. Yeah, I forget too, Emily. Large prototype firearms fashioned by the workshop heretics, powder kegs. Use of this weapon is equivalent to toting a mounted cannon into battle, complete with its ridiculous weight, staggering kick, and lavish use of quicksilver bullets. Such a monstrosity was doomed from the start, and indeed its development was cut short. Yet, against impossibly gigantic foes, it might be just the thing. I think we got access to that one at least. With the powder keg badge. So we're friends with Drua. Oh, you don't hold on. Let me just check, because I thought I do have Whirligig Saw. I might not have been able to buy it until now. Let's just read the description again. This weapon pummels beasts in its mace form, but its true strength lies in its attached mechanical saws. These discs, lined with serrated teeth, spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds. This is also known as the pizza slicer, for reasons that are probably obvious. Okay, so now we want to go back to Lecture Building, 2nd floor. This is where we got access to at the end of the last episode. So we've got more of these students, or what's left of them. I can hear, I don't know if y'all can hear it, I can hear somebody in here. Where are they? Who's in here? Oh, hello. Gotcha. Huh. Well, buddy, you had your chance to drop down on me and you squandered it, so that's what you get. Finally, more sedatives. Just what the doctor ordered. I don't know why he was probably planning on getting me on the way out. Well. Yeah, these guys wanna spit on me or whatever. Okay. Thing over here? Nope. Yeah, I see it. Oh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh man. They have a really long wind-up on that. Anything over here? Oh, there's something. Another door. Oh, a note. Hunt the great ones. Hunt the great ones. Hmm. Now, this is the Bergenworth Lecture Hall. And in one of their, what appears to be some sort of back room, possibly a storage area, possibly some sort of lab or something, there's a note saying, "Hunt the Great Ones, hunt the Great Ones." Now, we sort of, I feel like we sort of know, here we go. We sort of know that oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You know, the scholars of Bergenworth, want to, you know, evolve or transcend or something, and we sort of know they have some, look at all these studious little scholars all lined up for a lecture that'll never happen. We know the scholars of Bergenworth wanted to evolve or transcend or something. Yeah, class is in session. And that part of that had something to do with making contact with, you know, or, you know, at least observing the higher planes or higher beings. But it sort of, let's see what this one says before I say too much. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Interesting. Whatever that means. But that note in particular feels like it indicates, you know, a different perspective than the choir. We know for sure the choir wanted to, oh, come on. The choir much more explicitly wanted to contact the Great Ones, specifically to communicate with them. The fact that that note says, you know, hunt the Great Ones, and it's in the Bergenworth Lecture Hall, feels a lot more along the lines of, I want to go this, let's go back through here. Bergenworth didn't want to, you know, have any kind of relationship with the Great Ones. Maybe they want to learn from them or, like, you know, study them. They don't want to, they certainly don't want to worship them. They don't want to have any kind of, you know, they want to hunt them. Whatever they're going to learn from them, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be some sort of harmonious existence. They want to maybe learn what they can, but ultimately, you know, hunt them, supplant them in whatever cosmic hierarchy is happening here. That's my interpretation, at least. Ooh. So, a subtle distinction, perhaps, between the choir and Bergenworth. Okay, we got a big boy over here in this big open area. Let's see what we can do about that. Oop, he got me. I always like that this guy just, like, punches straight through the like desks in this area. They're, like, all destructible or whatever. Very cool little detail. All right, buddy. Got a ladder here. Let's finish exploring the second floor before we go downstairs. You always got to check the ceiling in here because you never know when one of these goddamn students is going to drop down on you. I said this the first time we came to the lecture hall, but I really love the fact that you, when you first arrive at Bergenworth, you know, it's Bergenworth is this thing that's like, you know, kind of hyped up in a way from near the beginning of the game, and then you get there and it is kind of grandiose in its own way, but it's kind of a small area. Communion. Carol Rune. Communion, I think, actually, let me look at that. An interesting thing about this, yeah, this rune represents the healing church and its ministers. So it's interesting that it's here in Bergenworth. But anyway, I really love the fact that you get to Bergenworth and it's kind of a small area. In the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty small area of the game. And there's no indication that, you know, there's more Bergenworth somewhere. You'll notice the purplish haze coming off this door. We saw another door much like this one on the first floor that led to the Nightmare Frontier. So you know, if you've seen that already like we have, you can kind of infer that this door leads to a different part of the Nightmare. So we're not going to go through that first, but that'll lead us to the next main game area. But yeah, I just love that, you know, there is more Bergenworth, and it's just that it's been, you know, it was either built in the Nightmare or at some point it existed in the real world and somehow got transposed into the Nightmare. Something along those lines. I love that part of Bergenworth, you know, this university, this weird Eldritch university, straight up exists in the Nightmare realm. Another note, 3/3 chords. That's it. 3/3 chords. Now, with no additional context, the phrase 3/3 chords might not feel like it's saying much of anything. You'll recall 3/3, yeah, so whole chord. You'll recall we actually found long ago an item called third umbilical cord in the old hunter workshop, the abandoned hunter's workshop, that was like the real world analog to the hunter's dream workshop. We found you know, a mysterious item called the third umbilical cord. And we consumed that, and it gave us some insight, but nothing else happened. And now, all this time later, we're finding a single note on the second floor of the Bergenworth Lecture Hall that says, with no additional context, 3/3 chords. So that's fascinating, right? I wonder what that could mean. Let's head back downstairs. Look at this fucking asshole. Look at this fucking jerk right here. I could just shoot this guy right in the back of the head right now. If you don't recognize this fucking jerk, this is Patches right here. And if you missed my episode in the Nightmare Frontier, then what you missed, part of what you missed was this fucking jerk right here pushing me into a poison ravine. This motherfucker right here. What's this note say? Nothing but insects here. This fucking jerk.
No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala?
He was a spider at the time, yeah.
How did this come to pass?
Peg for life. Yeah, he was always a spider, yeah. He was always a spider. Let's just, yeah, before we proceed here, let's just get a good look at this fucking jerk right here. Oh, I never noticed his little necklace. Yeah, he's a big stupid spider with a human face. That's just his detail, or that's just his deal, you know.
Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me?
You think ill of me? Me? What do we think ill of this guy, gang? What do y'all think? He pushed us, you know, on the one hand, he gave us the tonsil stone, which gave us access to the first floor Bergenworth Lecture Hall, and you know, in turn, the Nightmare Frontier, which we wouldn't have access to either until now if he hadn't have done that. On the other hand, he did push me into a poison ravine and laughed. He also laughed at me while I was down there in the poison ravine. Which, I mean, you're right, Sawyer. People do make mistakes. But he didn't have to laugh, you know? That the laugh rubs me the wrong way. That's just me. To be honest, it was funny. All right, well, okay, fine. You know, I want to be the bigger person here, but I'm still I'm thinking a little ill of him. I'm just a little ill.
Pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it.
He's making some good points.
Plain as a pikestaff. Now, say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say.
This goddamn motherfucker's laughing at me again. He just doesn't know when to stop. That's his problem. He just doesn't know when to stop.
No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot.
All right. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. All right.
Doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship but a chance encounter?
What is friendship but a chance encounter?
Well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Of a certain God and the way he meted out his love.
Huh, okay.
Well met. My apology. On the good grace of a certain
Of a certain God.
meted out his love.
This goddamn motherfucker. How are we feeling about old Patches here? I know what Clem would say if they were here. Clem, are you on? Actually, let me just mess with my filters here, because this is looking real dark. Again. Let me just see if I can boost the gamma just a tiny bit. Does that look a little bit better? Sawyer, what do you think? Or is it too washed out? A bit better? Okay. I'll leave it there. I don't want to boost it too much, even though this is just dark. So if you can't see everything, it's fine. I don't want to wash it out in the brighter scenes, but I do want you to be able to see, you know, what the hell's going on here. Now, if Clem was here, I know what they would say. They would say, smash that bug. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to smash that bug, and not in a sexy way. I want to squish that bug. I want to hit him with the hammer right on the head, right on the noggin, squish him, kill him. What do you think, Sawyer? I think you're the only. You're the voice of reason here. I think. Should I squish this bug? There's no upside. Are we friends, do you think? Smash that bug. All right. You know what? You goddamn jerk, you laughed at me one too many times.
That was uncharitably done, dear friend.
You know what? Maybe that was a little uncharitable, but you know, kind of deserved it. He kind of had it coming. You can't tell me he didn't kind of have it coming. Yeah, so that's the last room on the first floor. If you didn't explore, I actually don't know if you don't come here using the tonsil stone. I actually don't know if Patches is even here, or if you just miss him. If you don't do that. Rip Bozo. Yep. So I mean, it feels like Patches doesn't actually die there. I don't know for sure or anything, but the way he keeps talking after his body has like disappeared or whatever, kind of feels like he's still out there somewhere, you know, traveling the nightmare somehow, disembodied or whatnot. Should have made him a cockroach. Yeah, you can't kill him. Okay, so I think that's everything in the Bergenworth lecture hall. So that just leaves us with this door right here, this mysterious door right here. Let's see where this takes us. Rip to Bozo. The Nightmare of Mensis is what this is called. Starts off looking very familiar, looking a lot like the Nightmare Frontier. Nightmare of Mensis. So we already kind of know that this is directly. Oh right. Oh, God. I'm in a. Let me just equip some poison knives there. Yeah, there we go. We already kind of know that you know, this is a space within the nightmare realm, that you know, we can kind of say is pretty strongly, at least pretty strongly affiliated, if not the kind of sole domain of the. Oh, that didn't stagger you? Well, no matter. Oh God, worms. Oh, I hate the worms. hate the worms. Oh, they're tough too. God damn worms. If not like the sole domain of the School of Mensis. Or perhaps even like shaped by the scholars of the School of Mensis. PvP. Yeah, so much like the Nightmare Frontier, this is a mandatory PvP area. Oh, what? No. Did you see that? It just sank right through the crack. God damn. Well, I wonder if I can... it's not worth it. This is a mandatory PvP area until I kill the bell-ringing woman. Did you see that sinister orange light over there? Did you see how if I stood within view of that sinister orange light, a big spike shot out of my chest and I took damage and started building up frenzy buildup? So that's fun. So in this whole area, oh, lantern. In this whole area, we have almost a full level. Let's return to the hunter's dream real quick. In that big fort or whatever you want to call it up on the hill, there's something in there that if it sees me, if it perceives me, you know, I'm taking damage and I'm building up frenzy. We have encountered an enemy like that before. The winter lanterns or whatever they're called, the brains with eyes that kill you, in the Nightmare Frontier. Again, another nightmare enemy. It wasn't like that though. They were like normal enemies who were just out in the world, and you have to be pretty close to them in order for them to damage you and build up frenzy. Or they don't even damage you, they just build up frenzy. They can hit you, but it's not like they're damaging you at a range. So this is like a couple orders of magnitude above those winter lanterns, but that's like the closest thing we've encountered to that. I'm at 28. I need a few thousand more probably. Let's use this 9. And let's see if... How much is 8? I don't think that gets me across the line, but let's see how much I have. Or how much more I need. I need a little more than 2k, okay. Let's see if a level 7 gets me over the line. No, okay, let's pop a small one. Because I think I need about 100 more. What's my lowest level? How much is that? Yeah, that ought to do it, okay. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, 50 strength. Let's start putting... I'm going to start putting more into skill after this, I think. Excuse me. Okay, but yeah. You never want to be in a situation where you're walking into a mandatory PvP area carrying, you know, tens of thousands of echoes, right? Nightmare of Mensis. Let's head back in. I don't want to do the next main boss before I head back into the DLC, but we actually have a little ways to go. We have a little ways to go in here before we get to the... Oh, does it damage him too? Oh, somehow I forgot about this. So yeah, it's not that oh god. Okay. It's not that much. So like you can withstand it for a bit, but this is one of the things that makes this area a little perilous, you know. Oh, god damn worms. Just a little perilous, you know. Let's see what the notes have to say about this. Remember, cooperator and ignoring is effective, yeah. Oh, more goddamn fucking worms. Ugh, oh my god. Get me out of here. Get me out. Get me, oh! Fucking worms. I did get out, yeah. I made it out. I made it out. That's one way to end a nightmare, am I right? Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, come on over here, you big stupid idiot. Oh. That didn't work out. That didn't work out for me. Oh my god. Yeah, it's that corner right there. Ow. Ooh. One more. There we go. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I see ya. I see ya. Fucking worms. I forgot that these ones spit up worms when they die. What that note is essentially telling me is that I should just run. What they mean by ignoring is effective is you should just run past these enemies. That's what the note is telling me, and I'm actually going to do that. God damn it, you goddamn motherfuckers. All right, I think over here we should be out of the view of whatever that light is. Ooh, ow. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys real quick. Ooh, not like that. Not like that. Oh my god. I may have forgotten how annoying this specific iteration of these enemies are. Yeah, so that's what they mean by ignoring is effective. They mean you should just run past. This is one specific area in the game where I will go against my previous advice of not running through areas. It's not even this whole area you should run past. It's really just like this little run right here. We're gonna do this. And stamina, okay, and now we're running. And let's just keep going. Yeah, they're gonna follow me all the way up here. Okay. Fuck you, dude. And because I already know where you are, I'm going to take you out real quick. There we go. So now we don't need to worry about PvP. Okay. the quote-unquote hard part is over. Hey, idiot. Oh, come on. There we go. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Awful, awful creatures. You can thank the School of Mensis for all this. Yeah, so let's just take this in for a second. Should probably put a, you know, a content warning for spiders or whatever in this episode, huh? If you're looking at this and thinking that, I wonder if that's just, you know, some sort of weird decoration, you know, part of the scenery. Nope, it is not. It is not just part of the scenery. Madman's knowledge, yep, sounds about right. I forget what triggers them to attack me. Firearm is effective, yeah, so they're telling me to shoot this guy down, because I bet what happens is I start to cross this bridge and then they all aggro and attack me while I'm on this little ledge here. Is that what you're telling me? Note levers? What do you say? Yeah, time for attack from behind, yep. Let's see what happens. Yep. Oh, camera. All right. Trusty old dodge behind, or dodge past and attack from behind. Never fails me. Well, I won't say never fails me. Rarely fails me. Okay. Now, here's the real issue is I think I need to get over there, yeah. Is there something at the other side of this, or is that note lever just trying to lure me into some sort of trap? Are there any other items in this room that I need to concern myself with? I don't think so. Look at this big mama right here. Look at this proud mama with all her little babies. I have no interest. I have no quarrel with the spiders, to be clear. Only the normal amount of failing me, yeah. I have no quarrel with the spider. I see no reason to attack these spiders. Shaman Bone Blades. We gotta read that in a second here. Now here's where this gets a little... Let us... hold on, I gotta rate this. Let us cleanse these foul streets. I like that one. Are they following me up here? No. Okay, good. Yeah, I have no... Despite squishing... despite squishing patches, counters effective, I have no real quarrel with the, with the spiders. Alright, idiot. Oh god, oh, you almost had me there, buddy. Whoop. Okay, let's top off. Let's switch. Ooh, there we go, okay. Yeah. Eat shit. That's how it's done, folks. Sedatives. NPC Hunter. I don't know if that one is named. My suspicion, so he was wielding the, I think it was the threaded cane was his primary weapon. Let's read the threaded cane, and the Rosmarinus, I think, is the I may not have the thread cane. I don't have the thread cane. I think I have... Oh, I don't have the Rosmarinus either. We can read those next time I'm in the dream, though. Oh, shit. I somehow always ended up sandwiched between that guy and the spiders. I also remembered the spiders being a little bit more aggressive as you come in here. But it looks like, at least this time, I may have gotten lucky. It looks like this time they stopped at the top of the stairs in there. So maybe I just got lucky there. But yeah, usually that guy honestly takes me a couple tries just because the Rosmarinus, or again, I don't know if I'm getting the name right exactly, but that is a tough weapon to deal with from an NPC because unlike PvP, I don't think he ever like runs out of ammunition for it. So he'll just blast you with that thing until you're dead. And as you saw, it has a pretty big range. Choir, Intelligence, or Edgar. Interesting. Choir? Huh. So the choir is here too. I didn't know that. Yellow backbone. Oh, okay. God. Spectre freaked me out for a second in the dark. It looked like a real enemy. So the choir made it into the Nightmare of Mensis. That is really interesting. Is there anything else up here? No. Choir spy, yeah. I could see that, yeah. A choir spy working, you know, working with the School of Mensis. You dick. Everyone's got to die. I'm not in a forgiving mood right now. Everyone's got to die. I'm getting a little blood drunk. I'll be honest. I'm getting a little blood drunk. I think this is a... Is there anything over here? Someone growling at me? Who's growling? I don't like that. Everyone shut up. I think this is a shortcut over here. I don't remember where this goes, though. Where does this lead me? Oh, I do remember this. Okay. I do remember this. Oh, well, you look at that. Okay. What's this note say? Time for hidden path. And I don't know if I would call that hidden, per se. If I can sneak over here and slurp up some echoes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, eat shit. See ya! Oh, this guy sees me now. Whoop! Oh, also, somebody else sees me. Somebody else sees me. I don't like it. I don't like being perceived. Yeah, you come over here. Whoop! There's one thing you don't want to do in the Nightmare of Mensis. It's be perceived. You don't want to be perceived. In that way, it's much like the real world. I'm gonna get... Yep, okay, you know what? It's not worth it. Oh, he sees me. He's gonna follow me over here, I bet. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. You're just gonna throw boulders at me, buddy? Yeah, you sure are. Okay. We've got darn near a full level of echoes again, so let's head back to the... Let the Lord forgive them. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't wearing the choir set, which is why I thought what I was gonna say is that I suspected he let's see how much I need. He was a member of the School of Mensis, which is why I like the idea that he's, you know, a spy. That's my headcanon. But 7,000, okay. We're starting to get up there in terms of number of echoes it takes to level up here. Oh, I just got a level 10. How much is that? Let's pop this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we're starting to see skill give me more. We've definitely, yeah, we hit the cap on strength, and now I have the excuse I've needed for all this time to start putting echoes into skill. Perfect. Murgo's Loft. Murgo's Loft. So this is the lantern that I just opened at the bottom of that elevator. Murgo's Loft base. So at this point we pretty much know that this grand structure that we've just entered inside the Nightmare of Mensis, that structure is called Murgo's Loft. So that's just a little something to keep in mind. I don't really know what these guys' deal is. I just think they're funny. They're just little guys. Do they deserve this treatment? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm just a hunter, you know? Whatever they are, they got guts in there, yeah. They got something going on there. You know, figuring out what their deal is, that's above my pay grade. You know, look at all these weird little spiders that are all pinned to the floors and walls and stuff, and eyeballs growing out of the walls. Blue elixir, dead hunter over here. We got a big boy over here. Don't know what his deal is. Don't know. Don't care. Anything back here? Oh, hey there, friend. Oop, oh, you're not a friend. I dare you try to hit me with that again. Nice try, idiot. See where that got you? Nowhere. Okay, we got a pit into the abyss. We got these cages full of books. They've locked up the books. Never a good sign. Another dead hunter, looks like. What do we got over here? Oh, this guy wants a piece. He wants some of what I got. Well, I can deliver. You want some of what I got? Well, there it is. There it is, pal. Oh, we got someone running around. Trying to shoot me. There you go. Yeah, how far that got you? Oh, they're trying to give me fast poison is what they're trying to do. Trying to give me fast poison. Oh, lock on? Can I get a lock? There we go. Ooh, okay. There we go. Well, you know, nice try, fellas, but you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get me with all that noise. And blood elixir seems like a lot of dead looking hunters all over the place in here. Now this one, that looks like it could be wire garb. Let's see, the other ones just looked like standard issue workshop hunters. Oh, that's just a dead, yeah. Like this guy right here. Oh no, is that? No, that's just normal hunter garb, I think. I'm not running all the way back to the other one, but looks like I'm not the first hunter, perhaps, who's tried to make it down here into Murgo's loft. So that's fun. I thought there was another thing to do over here, but maybe I still need to unlock that some other way. Forget how that works. Keep going. Another spooky elevator. Oh, is that black church garb? Okay. So church hunter. Yet more conflict within the church. Got some kind of critter. Some kind of critter up there. Now, what do we have here, folks? Someone explain to me what I'm looking at here, because my reason fails me. Are y'all seeing this? Because what I think I'm looking at is a crow with the head of a dog, bird dog, yeah. I think that's what I am perceiving. View notes, wondrous all. I think that's what we're seeing here. Yeah, this is their you know, let's do a goofy one. That's what this is. And look at that. They also made a dog with the head of a crow. Look at that. This guy wants my attention, and he's got it. So they made, yeah, let's just pause here for a second. They made crows with dog heads, and they made dogs with crow heads. So if you needed any evidence that these guys are up to no good, well, here it is, folks. You're not going to get any clearer evidence than this. Would you rather fight 100 crow dogs or 100 dog crows? The crows with dog heads are slower, at least. So I feel like I'd be able to do more effective crowd control with them. So I guess it would have to be them. But honestly, if honestly for a second, this is one of my favorite things in the game. Because, when you first start playing the game, the crows and the dogs are like two of the most, if not most dangerous enemies, certainly like some of the most annoying, because both of them have attack patterns that just kind of like frustrate your normal approach to enemies, or at least mine. And then right here at the ass end of the game, what do they throw at you? Crow dogs and dog crows. Yeah, it's such a, yes, it is such a silly little thing. Of course, here in the nightmare, in the worst area in the game, of course, the thing that you find are dog crows. And seriously, that doesn't get your attention? Can I roll there, or am I gonna fall off the... I guess there's... Let's see if I can roll. Let's see if I can get there. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Of course, here in the nightmare, the enemies that you find are crow dogs and dog crows. Naturally. What else did you expect to find in the Nightmare of Mensis? Just very, very funny stuff. FromSoft, famous for their sense of humor. Oh, come on. Another dead hunter. Chunk. Another dead hunter. Right on. Kin Cold Blood. Won't say no to that. Anything else over here? No, I think that's it. Okay. We are getting dangerously close to the... Yeah, I think this is basically the entrance to the next required boss. So I won't go any further this way now. Yeah, and this one I can't operate yet, but this one I think takes me... Where does this take me? Shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm... now I'm the head of a dog with the body of a crow, yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's only 8:30. I honestly think I might call it here because I wanted to stop before I got to the next mainline required boss and go back to the DLC. I don't want to start that tonight because that's going to be a longer process, shall we say. So I think I'm going to call it here. Let's head back to the dream real quick. Let me check my... What about what? Let me check my, I was going to check my vial stock. Let's see what we got here. 194. How many can I buy? 30 or 20 grams? The thing at the bottom of the thing. How do you get... Because I thought there was... Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the room with the, like, the yawning void at the bottom. I don't think I can do that yet, right? Don't I have to go do something else first? I think I have to get past the next required boss in order to do that. Unless you're talking about something different. because unless I'm really forgetting something, I don't think I can do that yet. Yeah, check real quick. Do I want to buy? I want to buy 30 blood vials. I'm just gonna do some farming between tonight and next episode. Because don't you have to lower it first before it's even down there? And I think that's like also the thing that opens up the thing that you're talking about. Sorry for speaking extremely obliquely about this thing. I'm okay. Yeah, I thought you could go down there already, but actually let me check my runes too. It's been a second. Oh, frenzy resist. Okay, we should probably keep that on. Oh, I do have an improved anti-clockwise. What does this give me? An extra 20 stamina. Yes, please. Oh wait, no, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Frenzy resist, and then I want to change to that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay. Do I want to improve any of these? Sure. Let's do that. Yeah, both these are +7. Let's leave those. Do I need to repair my Kirk hammer? I might as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, even the okay, so this was a shorter ep than usual, but I think I want to stop there because I don't want to. We're coming up on the next mainline boss in Murgo's Loft, and I don't really want to. I want to go in fresh for the next DLC boss as well. Next episode will probably be let's go ahead and switch over here. The next episode is going to be devoted to the DLC. We'll head back into the Hunter's Nightmare. Putting the brain before the horse, yeah. Yeah, we'll head back into the Hunter's Nightmare. We'll do the first boss there. It's going to be someone we've heard of before. I won't say too much about it right now, but it's a personality who looms large in the lore. So that'll be fun. It is one of the harder bosses for me personally, at least. I've said before, the DLC kind of like amps up the difficulty quite a bit across the board. So it probably comes as no surprise that there's a pretty brutal boss coming up. I anticipate taking more than one streaming session to beat this boss, much like yeah, very smooth, Emily. I anticipate this taking more than one stream to beat, much like Abriatas. So anticipate that, I guess. Do what you will with that information. I don't think I'll stream next Monday, like usual. Assuming I don't beat this boss on Monday, I think I'll do another stream on Wednesday rather than using two Monday streams to get through it. This is just me kind of reflecting on the streams with Abriatas, just spending what is essentially 2 full real world weeks on a single boss just didn't feel satisfying to me, and I don't think it was all that satisfying to everyone else. So yeah, I'll try to condense that into a single week's worth of streams. But it is a really, really cool boss. So definitely tune in. I'll try to I'll do my best, and hopefully what I really want to do is, at least even if I don't beat it in the first stream, there's a cool phase change in the middle of that fight that I definitely want to at least try to get to that within the first stream of that fight. Um, I will say, you know, as tough as this boss is, um, it is one of my favorite bosses in terms of like what that fight looks and feels like, and like what just like the physical space of it, as well as the creature design and everything that goes into that fight is just really cool. Thank you, Emily. That means a lot. So definitely tune in. I'm going to try to get back. I skipped this past Saturday for streaming as well. Old Hunters is very good, extremely good. Yeah. Well, so and the reason I want to, you know, power through this now is because I've said this before. The next big area in the DLC dovetails really nicely with the Upper Cathedral Ward, everything going on there. It's essentially a continuation of everything happening in the Upper Cathedral Ward, in my mind at least. So also, you know, eventually getting through this boss, keep that in mind. I love the next area, but the whole, Old Hunters is amazing. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to try to get back to streaming on Saturdays as well. Last week was just really hectic for me, so I skipped Saturday just to recuperate a little bit. I think I also just want to start streaming more across the board. I might make Wednesday nights a more regular stream time. We'll see. It depends on a lot of things, basically. I want to start streaming. I've been like collecting a whole list. I started a you know, Steam lets you like create these collections. I started one for just games that I thought would be fun, mostly indie horror games that I thought would be fun to stream. Just because like I've been watching more videos of indie horror games, and I really like how I really like a lot of what's going on in that scene right now, and I wanted to play those games, but I also thought it'd be fun to stream them, and also I feel like it's just like a fun way to kind of like you know, boost games that don't necessarily get a lot of attention under normal circumstances. I again, it depends on a lot of things, mostly, you know, my energy level or whatever, and work stuff and all that. But I do want to, just because I think it would be a lot. I think it would be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for those. I'll let y'all know. But I think that's going to be all for tonight. Again, sorry for the slightly short stream. But I think we had a pretty good time. Saw the first little glimpses of the Nightmare of Mensis. I will say, Nightmare of Mensis, the last major area of the game. So if you're mentally trying to keep track of like where we are in terms of the main quest, or the, you know, the main the critical path, so to speak, Nightmare of Mensis, last main, you know, big area of the game. So like we have tons of optional stuff left to we have tons of DLC stuff left to do. So we're not like close to the end exactly of this series, but we're getting there. You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. All the music on my stream is by Steve Ispier off the album Elevator Relaxation Tapes 1 through 4. You can find all her music on Bandcamp. I'll post the link in the chat in a moment here. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night. Bye.